Spring Valley. I'm Megan.
And I'm Tasia.
And this is the Weekly Buzz for the week of May 8th to May 12th.
In news this week, we have 2 new CEA practicum students in the school. Their names are Kayla Bauer and Tilissa Caldwell. They will be here for the next month working with some of our CEAs. Please say hello when you see them around the school.
Also visiting this week, there will be 2 groups of students from Black Mountain Elementary coming to tour the school. Please make them feel welcome and say hello.
Finally, don't forget about your yearbooks. There are only 20 yearbooks left. You can get yours now by bringing $40 to Misaki.
You know what else is going on this week? Or this weekend actually? It's Mother's Day. Sunday, May 14th is Mother's Day. Don't forget to make it a special one for your great moms, guardians, grandmoms, and aunts in your life.
In sports news this week, the track and field team will have zone finals this Tuesday. SMS wishes you all the best. Go SMS! Now for school events. Clubs started last week. Every day at lunch, students will be leading some art, games, or activities. See room 4 for details.
And surprise! This week we have a surprise fire drill. You don't know when, you don't know where you'll be, but hopefully you can find the backfield quickly.
And quietly.
Also, we have some cool events coming up in the near future. Next week on May 16th, we have a special breakfast for learning. Look for more details next week, but all students are welcome.
Plus, the talent show is coming up. Auditions will take place May 18th to May 23rd during lunch. If you have a talent, why not show it off?
True. And now for our Stinger Spotlight. We welcome the one and only Mrs. Sates for Stinger reporter, Haley Chapman. Take it away, Haley.
Thanks, Megan. Today I'm here with Miss Sites. Well, today we're going to be playing a game called Find Talent, but before that, I'm going to be introduced. So, here's the question. Oh, by the way, I'm Haley. Now, which out of these is your favorite emoji?
Out of those 3?
Yeah.
Oh, I just like the little piggy because we were doing Petit Couchon.
Okay, well, next question. Out of these ones, which is your most used?
The most used, this one. Right there. Blowing a kiss.
And out of these 3 emojis, which one describes you best?
If you knew me really well, it'd be that one right there. That's me.
Okay. Well, it's time for another question. So, have you ever been in a talent show before?
I have been in a talent show.
What talent did you perform?
I actually pretended I was singing a song, but I wasn't. And it was all about chocolate. It was Alicia Keys' Fallen. And instead of for a guy, it was for chocolate. And so it was kind of comedy. And I lip-synced the whole thing and had chocolate. And in the end, chocolate pudding all over my face. It was fun.
That sounds great. Well, do you have anything that you would like to say about the SMS Talent Show?
Yes, we are super excited. The ELL class of Term 3 is actually running it with Miss Angle, and Miss Nygaard is really helpful with you guys pumping it up. You're like our hype people. The actual presentation in the gym will be for 2 competitors, and they will be playing on June 9th. We will be having practices and auditions starting on the 15th of May, so it's coming up soon, and we're super excited to see all the talents that our school, the Stingers, have. So we're pretty excited.
Now it's time for the game. So the way that this game works is you're going to be faced with a challenge, like something like yodeling, and you have to do it. But it's not going to be impossible. So the first task is to heel click. Now it's time for the next challenge. I want you all to sing the alphabet. Okay, well now it's time for your next challenge. Now you have.
All right then. 1, 2, 3. Come on, work with me here. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I've never heard someone yodel before, but now it's time to do a tongue twister. So the tongue twister is Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
That was a bit difficult, but you did it! Now it's time for your next challenge. It's to spin a basketball on your finger.
Oh, I found one.
Wow, that's amazing. I think Miss Seitz has found her talent. Well, thank you all for being here today. And this was Stinger reporter Haley Chapman. Back to you, Megan.
Thanks, Haley. Mrs. States is awesome.
Yeah, she is.
And now it's time for Stinger celebration. Congratulations to Thunder Grani and Keith Beauchamp for being the Stingers of the Week.
Thunder has been nominated by Miss Nicholson. He's always super respectful of other people in drama, and he's always willing to participate.
Keith has been nominated by Mrs. Proud. He is very committed to the garden and has been working his butt off doing weeding, planting, and composting. His hard work is really appreciated. He is making a big difference.
Congratulations!
We also want to celebrate this week's birthdays.
Happy birthday to Courtney Cook, Marielle Drapiza, Reese Willem, Ty Tyndall, and Samuel Bourne.
Happy birthday to Kate Levinson, Raylan Dodoff, Charlie Snyder, Jenna Dudach, Lucian Mayer Regner, Noah King, and Lily Zender.
Join us in celebrating these very special stingers.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
Hi there, Mr. Woodward here. Welcome to my office. This is hopefully the first of many short segments that will be included in the Weekly Buzz, where I'm going to tell you a bit about some books that I really enjoy, or ones that I want to highlight, or tell you about because they're brand new. First I'll tell you about Susan Nielsen. She is a Canadian author, lives in Vancouver, and she's written a bunch of screenplays and TV shows and stuff. But her thing that she does a lot now is writing young adult fiction, and her genre is realistic fiction. I've really enjoyed every book of hers that I've read. She writes about stuff that we all go through, stuff that I've gone through, and some stuff thankfully I haven't gone through. But they're always good. They're funny. They're emotionally intense. They're moving. You'll laugh during them. You might even cry a little bit. You'll see stuff that you recognize. The first book of hers that I ever read is called The Reluctant Journal of Henry K. Larson. This novel is about a young fellow whose family went through quite a tragedy, and he's moved schools, and part of his therapy with his therapist is to keep a journal, which he doesn't want to do. That's why it's called The Reluctant Journal. The book is written in journal form, and so he's talking about what he's going through and so on, and they don't actually tell you what the tragedy is until quite a way into the book, so I'm not going to tell you either. If you read it, you'll find out, but very good book. You'll really enjoy it. This one, I think, won the Governor General's Award as well. This is Dear George Clooney, Please Marry My Mom. And if you've ever been through, a family with divorce in it and stuff, you'll like this book as well. I haven't read this one, but the kids who have read it and have told me about it said they've really enjoyed it. So, give this one a try. Hopefully next week I will inspire you with some stuff.
Well, that's all for today. This has been your weekly buzz with Tasia Wilson,
And Megan Henderson.
signing off.